क्या हाल चाल है भाई लोग? ये देखो ये आ गया। अरे नाम कहाँ गए सबके यार? नाम गायब हो गए।
मैं कर रहा हूँ।
अच्छा। Yeah, I know we have a lot to talk about, but we cannot start the podcast without first discussing जो मैंने आपको DM में भेजा है कुशल, Twitter DM पे। जरा देखना, I've sent you a tweet in Twitter DM.
एक मिनट खोल रहा है।
हाँ, so we have to talk about that.
This is the greatest thing ever.
The greatest thing ever. This genuinely is. You kind of have to now let him get away with it. You can't arrest him, I feel.
He's already been arrested, which is the saddest thing.
You have to get him. You have to let him get away with it.
Yeah. Look at the cars. Hyundai.
गाड़ी देखो भाई.
Mercedes.
So news.
Amazing thing is, I remember taking a photo of this guy's car some 2-3 years back.
Really?
Saying honorary council of Sborga. And I went and Googled Sborga. It was an imaginary micronation that nobody recognized. Well, it was a real micronation which nobody recognized. It was a little village of some 200 people. And I thought, he must have just gone there on a holiday and they decided ki bhai nobody comes here and isko honorary council bana diya, and this was some kind of a joke. I didn't realize it was actually part of a scam.
So the Noida unit of the UP STF busted an illegal embassy running in Ghaziabad and arrested Harshvardhan Jain, who was running an illegal West Arctic embassy by taking a rented house in Kavinagar, calling himself consul/ambassador of countries like West Arctica, Saborga, Polvia, Lodonia, and travels.
लोडोनिया के कल मेरे को पॉडकास्ट पे किसी ने बोला लोडोनिया के सिटीजंस लोडूस होंगे.
Yeah. With diplomatic number plates, 4 vehicles with diplomatic number plates, 12 diplomatic passports of micronation countries, 2 forged PAN cards, 34 seals of different countries and companies. Hey Bhagwan.
अरे मस्त आदमी है, लेजेंड है ये बंदा, लेजेंड
है यार. ये क्या पहुंचा हुआ आदमी है. What an absolute legend.
और ये बंदा अरेस्ट हुआ है. ये है बंदा. सर को थोड़ा रिस्पेक्ट.
सर को थोड़ी रिस्पेक्ट भी देनी चाहिए यार.
ये बंदा जैन.
ये देखो किसी ने ट्वीट किया है. ये मैं आपको डीएम में भेज रहा हूं फिर से. ये देखो ट्वीट. ये भी शेयर करो.
This is jeopardizing our relationship with West Arctic, especially with the current FTA negotiations.
How people not know Republic of West Antarctica?
ये किसी ने ये भी डाला. ये किसी ने वीडियो भी डाल दिया. देखो मैं भेज रहा हूँ. ये देखो आपको मिला होगा अभी. किसी ने वीडियो भी डाल दिया.
क्या?
We are concerned about the news reports of our ambassador in India being arrested, and we demand his immediate release.
Republic of West Arctic. कमाल है यार.
क्या हो रहा है ये?
क्या पहुंचे हुए लोग हैं भारत में यार. क्या पहुंचे हुए लोग हैं. This is an amazing story. I had to give a shout out to this guy. What an amazing story. Another thing I think that is such a big deal. Kushal, one of the things that never sits right with me is when India, particularly the Modi government, the BJP government, is called Islamophobic. I've never understood this because throughout Modi's tenure, you've noticed that BJP has been able to develop a pretty good relationship with Islamic countries. You have the example of Rajiv Shukla West Arctic. राजीव शुक्ला वेस्ट आर्कटिक क्रिकेट बोर्ड क्रिएट कर रहा है अभी वहां पे.
कोई वीडियो बनाओ राजीव शुक्ला का वेस्ट आर्टिक में, और एक्चुअली
हाँ,
लोडोरिया
बनाओ,
में.
He's already
video
president of the
Rajiv
West Arctic
Shukla
Cricket Board.
landing in West Arctic and opening the BCCI office there.
BCCI office in West Arctic.
लोडोरिया के क्रिकेट प्लेयर्स टीम का नाम लोडूस होएगा.
The Lodu 11. तो वही मैं कह रहा था कि Modi overall has been known during his tenure for developing a good relationship with Islamic countries. You have the example of the good relationship India has with the UAE. You have the example of the great relationship India has developed with Saudi Arabia over the years. And now there's another example, that of another major Islamic country that has deepened its relationship with India, with the UK-India FTA that was signed today, I think, right? Between Keir Starmer and Modi. And you have Modi here that is out there. He goes to all these Islamic countries and he signs all these trade deals with Islamic countries. He's developing these strategic relationships with Islamic countries like the UK. Why do you think people are still calling the Modi government Islamophobic? I don't understand.
Can I just read out quickly? I don't know how quick I can make this. The list of awards he's gotten from Muslim countries. No Indian Prime Minister has ever gotten these. Okay. Order of King Abdul Aziz from Saudi Arabia, the second highest civilian honor in Saudi Arabia. Okay. So it's like Padma Vibhushan. Order of Amanullah Khan, the highest civilian honor of Afghanistan.
Shabash.
Order of the State of Palestine, the highest civilian honor of Palestine. Okay. Order of Izzuddin, the highest civilian honor of the Maldives. So Bharat Ratna of Maldives, Bharat Ratna of Palestine, Bharat Ratna of Afghanistan, Padma Vibhushan of Saudi Arabia. Order of King Zayed, the highest civilian, so Bharat Ratna of the UAE. Order of the Renaissance, the third highest honor of Bahrain. So that would be the Padma Bhushan of Bahrain. Then next, Order of the Nile, which is the Bharat Ratna of Egypt. Okay. Then Nigeria is kind of this thing. So Order of Nigeria, which is the Padma Vibhushan of Nigeria. Okay.
Wow.
Then Order of Mubarak the Great, Bharat Ratna of Kuwait.
Yeah.
Then next Muslim country. So
UK से कुछ मिला है? UK is also an important Islamic country. UK से कुछ मिला है?
नहीं, UK से नहीं मिला है because they are all Pakistanis. No, they are all they are all those. क्या है वो not Muzaffarabad या मीरपुर खास से हैं. मीरपुरी हैं. हाँ. तो उनको कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. ठीक है. And yeah, so this is what he's gotten so far.
Yeah. Now, I don't understand ये चल क्या रहा है, because I almost feel like Modi has like an Epstein list, like videos of all these Islamic leaders doing something with ladies.
Now I don't remember Hitler ever getting the highest award of Israel.
No.
So if he's Islamophobic, then this is he's got the entire Muslim world trapped in some kind of Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, some Epstein thing is going on there.
Except it seems Indian Muslims.
Yeah, Indians and Pakistanis. Bas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Inke alawa, every other Muslim, the actual original Muslims like him very much. But now, only the Indian and Pakistani Muslims.
Now you remember when Maldives happened, when Bangladesh happened, मैंने क्या बोला था? घबराने का नहीं है. To quote Imran Khan. घबराने का नहीं है, सब ठीक हो जाएगा. अब मालदीव्स के साथ सब ठीक हो गया, हाँ या ना? हाँ. सब बांग्लादेश के साथ ठीक होने वाला है, because the army basically put a gun to Muhammad Yunus's head. He refused to hold the polls. They put a gun to his head and said, "You fucker, you bloody well hold the election." So he's now agreed to February.
So
and it is guaranteed by the army.
And why is that a good thing for India?
It's a very good thing for India, because see, when you have governments that are accountable to the people, not government run by technocrats who are devoid of any accountability, you will automatically rationalize ties with India. Why do you think the Bangladeshi people went on voting for Sheikh Hasina after being pendulumic for so many years? Ki ek baar Khalida Zia ko vote karo, ek baar Sheikh Hasina ko vote karo. They realized it was in their best interests. Na? That is it. And guess what? She's going to sweep the bloody election.
You think so?
I think so.
Wow.
If she doesn't this time, she will the next time. Because Khalida Zia is, the BNP is much diminished. Khalida Zia is in, her credibility is zero. Her party is destroyed. You know, and well, watch. Even if she's not there. So the thing is, they probably won't let her contest, but the party will contest and they'll contest in her name.
Wow. The turnaround in Maldives has been actually quite drastic. Like, kya se kya मामला हो गया है?
मैंने बोला था ना.
हाँ.
तो see, you know, the problem is, it's like I put up on that Twitter post. You know, we've got very long memories. Nehru ने ये किया था, अमेरिका ने हमारे खिलाफ 71 में ये किया था, but इतने short fuse पे क्यों है यार? Why do you have to react to everything that happens in the neighborhood? Let it be. You're a big country. Learn to take things in your stride. I'm not saying be like Mani Shankar Iyer and treat Pakistan like a little brother. No.
Yeah.
Treat them like you would a petulant street urchin. Just because a street urchin says "Abey ganje mote homo" to me doesn't mean I take a brick and throw it at him, na?
And you know, you said ki take a long-term view of things. Don't react to things in a short-term way. So I just want to ask a follow-up to that as well. With everything that's going on with Trump, I have two questions regarding that. A, how much of this did you sort of see happening? How much of did in January, how much of this did you think would happen? And B, what is a prudent way for India to take a long-term view of what is going on with Trump right now and the way he's reacting to India?
Prudent thing is, again, sit it out. See, America is much bigger than us. They can cause a lot of damage.
Yeah.
The only thing you do when you feed his combativeness is you accelerate his mood swings. Now, assume he's a schizo. You don't deal with the schizo by feeding the schizophrenia.
Yeah.
Now, assume he's menstruating. You do not feed the mood swings, the PMSing, by getting into a fight. What do you do when you have a schizo at home or somebody who's PMSing at home? You don't get into an argument with them.
Right.
You're like, ठीक है, कुछ चल रहा है, चलने दो. इधर उधर ये होगा, ठीक है, that Venetian glass that you brought will be smashed. You know, okay, it's the cost of doing business, bro.
Yeah.
शादी तुमने किया ना schizo से या PMS से, तो deal with it. I don't have to deal with PMSing, though in Trump's case, clearly, you know, male PMSing is a thing, but
is a thing. Have either of you seen the season premiere of the new South Park season?
I don't watch South Park.
Guys, it's probably one of the most brutal things I've seen in a very long time. They've parodied Trump.
About Epstein, yeah.
Yeah, they've parodied Trump. They've hammered Trump on the Epstein thing. And it is one of the most brutal things that I have seen in a very long time. I have no idea how Trump is going to react to it. I'm just waiting to see what he says on his Truth Social.
So this podcast does not recommend South Park, but
I recommend South Park. These two don't.
Yeah, I recommend it too. But what this podcast unanimously recommends, that is both all three of us, Sham, Kalua, and me, is you watch Sayyara.
ये क्या है?
Yes, do it. And please, apni video rote hue, when you watch the climax of Sayyara, please upload that video to Reddit so we can see it.
Yeah.
And we can share it with people. Yeah.
And we can share it. You know, like, we highly recommend you all go watch Sayyara.
Please go watch Sayyara. Please send us your ticket stubs and please send us your reaction in the theater to watching the movie, and the best reactions we will share, on the podcast next week. Please send it to our Reddit.
Day before yesterday, I went with Kushal to watch Sayyara. Man, he was crying, bro.
Yeah, I know.
गांडू तो fly करके Canada है ना.
Abhijit, are you noticing he's not been speaking a lot?
झूठ क्या बोल रहा है कुशल? तू तो इधर दिल्ली में बैठा है हरामजादे.
Yeah, did you notice, Abhijit? He hasn't been talking a lot. He's just been sitting there very quietly. It's every single indicator of PTSD is there.
अरे
मेरे को तो मालूम ही नहीं था ये पिक्चर भी है कोई.
देख लो, भाभी झूठ बोल रहे हैं, पिक्चर भी नहीं. PTSD इतना बुरा हो रखा है, he just wants to forget it.
Yeah.
He just simply wants to pretend like it doesn't exist. ये देखो, नीट विस्की पी रहे हैं बिल्कुल. ये हालत हो गई है.
ये हालत हो गई.
पानी पी रहा हूँ कॉफी के
मत. He's turned into a total Devdas, bro.
तो पूरा देवदास बना दिया यार.
कुशल के 5 स्टार. on a very serious note, ये क्या है?
कुशल के 5 स्टार रेटिंग टू Sayyara.
वो भोसड़ी वाला है.
Now, let's get back to Trump.
Yeah.
Do you know why Lindsey Graham introduced that resolution to sanction India, China, and Brazil a month back? Do you know why it stuck? Okay. Now, the Saudis, Emiratis, and people like that do want some kind of sanctions on Russia because they want the price of oil to go up. They wanted to go up over $83. $83 is where Saudi Arabia can balance its budget. Because there's heavy spending and I would say almost reckless spending happening in Saudi Arabia right now. And they need to balance the budget. They need to get it over 83 to balance the budget for this year. They needed it over 90 to compensate for all the past lack of balancing the budget. Okay. Their problem is if you do it via sanctions, a lot of people then turn to EVs because of the cost, which is anyway they're losing market share to EVs. And people who get addicted to cheap mileage on EVs do not come back. They, the biggest phobia against EV is range anxiety. Okay. Once they go for EVs, a lot of studies show that range anxiety is overcome and people do not come back to petrol after that. In Delhi, it's surprising. Almost everybody I've spoken to with EVs said that it had nothing to do with environmental concerns. It had to do with the sort of it's something like 80 paisa per kilometer that they're paying. Now compare that to petrol. It's like 15-16 rupees per kilometer you're paying.
Yeah.
80 paisa kahan hai, 15-16 rupees kahan hai. Hai na? So the Saudis want a certain balance to be maintained. So they are telling him to impose these sanctions. Now we have told them in no uncertain terms apparently that if you impose sanctions, you're going down a very dark path. We got out of that 25 years back. The last sanctions imposed were in 1998. That caused a lot of damage to the relationship. You really want to go down this path. So on one hand, there is checks and balances on Trump. On another, there is this sort of calculus happening from that side as well, from the Arabs as well. Okay. Let's see. I mean, Trump, he might just go ahead and impose the sanctions, but there are consequences. I think he's being made aware by his cabinet of the knockdown effects of these sanctions. Dekhte hain kya hota hai?
Yeah, it's going to be a wild 3.5 years. Abhi to 6 mahine mein ye haal hai. It's going to be a very wild 3.5 years. We got a lot of comments about, talk about the VP situation, I find that very interesting, Kushal, particularly because it's not even like the president, it's the VP. And it's almost like the VP, if you look at certain opposition accounts, certain opposition politicians and social media accounts, it's been turned into, ऐसा हो गया कि मतलब आर्मी चीफ को बेसिकली निकाल दिया गया हो या आई डोंट नो या प्राइम मिनिस्टर को इम्पीच कर दिया गया हो या समथिंग लाइक दैट. The VP has been turned into this flashpoint. The VP has been turned into this incredible martyr. And it's funny because 1 saal pehle, the same opposition accounts were calling him some kind of a government chatu or something. And now he's the greatest victim. He's been turned into like a Jesus Christ type figure that he's dying for our sins or something. And I find that very interesting because the VP position ultimately is a decorative position. What's the other way to describe what a VP position is, Kushal?
The biggest test of how irrelevant a vice president is that people don't remember them.
Correct.
The only reason people remember Hamid Ansari is because of everything he did after he was not the vice president of India, and his absurd interviews and all sorts of weirdness that he used to do. That's the reason they remember Hamid Ansari. The reason people remember Shankar Dayal Sharma, I think I remember his name, is पता नहीं उसकी टोपी बहुत अच्छी थी. मेरे को टोपी बहुत अच्छी लगती थी शंकर दयाल सर.
टोपी बहुत अच्छी थी.
हाँ, वो ऐसी वाली वो टोपी पहनते थे ना शंकर दयाल शर्मा. हाँ. बाकी मेरे को कोई वाइस प्रेसिडेंट का नाम, मेरे को एक बात बताओ, वाइस प्रेसिडेंट होता क्यों है? Why is there a vice president? मैं टैक्स भरता हूँ, मेरे को तो बहुत प्रॉब्लम है. मेरे को तो गवर्नर की पोजीशन से प्रॉब्लम है. इतनी बार बॉम्बे गवर्नर हाउस में गया हूँ, मेरी इतनी पिछवाड़ा जलता है एवरी टाइम आई गो टू दैट ब्लडी प्रॉपर्टी. प्लस प्रॉपर्टी, प्राइम रियल एस्टेट इन मुंबई, sea facing, absolute waste of taxpayers' money. There is no need for a governor or a vice president. निकालो या तो मुझे बनाओ फिर.
Yeah.
और कौन था हमारा? एक तो हमारे acronym generator थे vice president. That's what he was known for, Venkaiah Naidu ji.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
For generating so many acronyms. ठीक है. एक ये धनकर मुझे मालूम है, एक शंकर दयाल शर्मा मालूम है, एक हामिद अंसारी मालूम है. बाकी कौन वाइस प्रेसिडेंट है मेरे को तो याद नहीं है.
Yeah.
मैं तो ओपनली एडमिट कर रहा हूं, मेरे को नहीं मालूम. जो लोग प्रिटेंड करते हैं,
वाइस प्रेसिडेंट किसको याद रहता है? It's like अमेरिका में वीपी किसको याद रहता है? Nobody remembers the VP, everybody remembers the president. Who knows who the VP was, यार?
नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. कमला हैरिस को people remember her for all the wrong reasons. Joe Biden को people remember for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah,
so you have to be absolutely useless to be remembered as a vice president.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, अभी JD Vance को people are remembering because he's doing a good cover-up job for Trump and the entire Epstein file saga. I mean, the best part is people showing his own clips about and Kash Patel's clips about the Epstein files.
We have to release the Epstein files. We have to release the Epstein files.
Epstein files. अरे 100% उसका पट्टे का नाम है उसमें. 100% उसका नाम है. 100%. और अभी वो and he's so obvious यार. अभी वो ओबामा का कुछ करेगा, कभी कुछ करेगा.
The funniest thing was, Kushal, when somebody asked him in the press conference, he's like, "You guys are still talking about Epstein? कुछ और करो यार. Why are you guys so interested in Epstein? उसमें ऐसा क्या रखा हुआ है?"
मैं बोलता हूँ, let us assume all the theories that have been floated on social media are true. Let us assume that. I don't buy anything because after spending enough time with Delhi wala people, I say this with full responsibility. सब फेंकू है. सब फेंकू. And I have no shame in saying this on record multiple times again and again. ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं लोगों को नहीं जानता हूं, मैं भी जानता हूं लोगों को. और मैं तेरे को बोल रहा हूं, लोग फेंकते हैं दिल्ली में क्योंकि ये चाइनीज विस्पर्स है. वो कड़ी फेंकने की कहां से शुरू होती है और कहां पे एंड होती है किसी को नहीं मालूम. और इसमें इंटेलिजेंस वाले लोग भी फेंकते हैं, प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफिस वाले भी फेंकते हैं, होम मिनिस्ट्री भी फेंकते हैं. इतना लोग फेंकते हैं ना दिल्ली में कि वो भूल जाते हैं कि वो सच कभी बोल रहे हो, कभी झूठ बोल रहे हो. वो सब एक दूसरे को फेंकते रहते हैं.
Right.
वो है ना, एक स्मॉल सोसाइटी ऑफ 1500 लोग हैं, वो एक दूसरे का हिलाते रहते हैं और एक खुद का भी हिलाते रहते हैं. देखो, और उसमें 50% सच होगा, 50% झूठ होगा. मैं बोलता हूँ 100% सच है वाइस प्रेसिडेंट का. अपने को क्या लेना देना है? 17 बिल है मॉनसून सेशन में. भोसड़ी वालों, उसके बारे में बात करो.
Yeah. And क्या फर्क क्या पड़ जाता है? मतलब I don't understand what the controversy is here. Like it is a position to which Mr. Dhankhar was appointed by the government, and if the government is unhappy with the decisions or the steps that he is taking, they reserve the right to remove him from that position. Well, officially he has resigned due to health concerns, but jo bhi hai, whatever the case may be, I don't know why this is such a controversial thing. I don't understand. एकदम पागल हो रखे हैं लोग कि क्या इसको इतना बतंगड़ बना रखा है. I just don't think it is that controversial a thing. I just think genuinely it is पता है क्या है? मैं बताता हूँ क्या है. It is a slow news cycle. So people are literally feeding on scraps. And this is another piece of scrap that people are just trying to feed on. Slow news cycle है. Operation Sindoor के बाद थोड़ा वो एक, there's a lull in the news cycle. So people are just, people are finding things to outrage about. And this is one of those things. अभी monsoon session आएगा, फिर bill वगैरह introduce होंगे, then maybe the news cycle will pick up and people will move on to the new thing.
See, the problem is after Operation Sindoor, there has been a giant drop in viewership in all forms of media. Okay. Operation Sindoor was such a giant spike in viewership for whether mainstream or YouTube or all sorts of things, right? तो अभी लोगों की लगी हुई है तबीयत से. तो they need, मैं देखो सीधी बात बोल रहा हूँ भाई, मैं सीधा बोल रहा हूँ, there is a giant lull, सबकी लगी हुई है, किसी को समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. एंड अनफॉर्चुनेटली क्योंकि हमारा कंटेंट लैंडस्केप, एंड दिस इज नॉट अबाउट इंडिया, इट इज अबाउट द ग्लोबल लैंडस्केप. The reason the Epstein story did well was because it was that gory. And now Trump फंस गया. So उसका ये हर जगह यही कहानी है. Operation Sindoor was perfect from a content position. अभी रियल डिस्कशन में होना चाहिए कि FTA है. तो हमने क्या इंग्लैंड को दिया, इंग्लैंड से हमने क्या लिया, ये डिस्कशन होना चाहिए. मैं तेरे को स्टैम्प पेपर पे लिख के दे रहा हूं, बियॉन्ड द कर्सरी infographics that some BJP वाला IT cell will post, ये हमने कर दिया. Nobody will do a deep dive. कोई मीडिया में कोई डीप डाइव नहीं होगी कि ये ट्रेड डील में बुरा क्या है, अच्छा क्या है, आगे क्या है, सनराइज सेक्टर्स क्या है, ये कोई नहीं करने वाला है. बेस्ट है सब लोग वाइस प्रेसिडेंट करेंगे और हम चुतिया बन के आगे निकल जाएंगे. मैं अगेन बोल रहा हूँ 17 बिल है, इनकम टैक्स बिल डिस्कस होने वाला है मॉनसून सेशन में. इनकम टैक्स बिल इंडिया का कोई बात नहीं कर रहा. इनकम टैक्स बिल है, up for discussion है.
You know what I find, I do want to, Kushal ने एक बात बोली है with the Epstein thing that's very interesting. I wanted to, I've been wanting to ask this question to you, Abhijit, for a while. You know, Trump, they used to call him the Teflon Don. You know, he could do, you could throw anything at him. It just does not stick.
Yeah.
Things that would completely destroy the career of any politician just has no effect on Trump.
Correct.
But this Epstein thing seems to like irk him in a way, and he's reacting to the Epstein thing in a way which is very uncharacteristic. Usually he's just like, fuck it. Yeah, I was in the Epstein files. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
And people move on. But he's like so defensive about it that it seems to just, this is the first thing that seems to have stuck.
Now, there's a reason for it, because he himself made it a big thing.
Yeah.
Right. Now, when you make something a big thing and you convince people something is there. And remember, Pam Bondi had tweeted out stuff saying, I'm going through the files. They are explosive.
Yeah, they're on my
they are
desk.
just ensuring that no underage person is named. The victims aren't named or something like that. Now, after saying all of that, bhai, look, you know, you can rile up other opponents and get away with it.
Yeah.
Because your supporters won't believe it. But when you rile up your own people and then do a 180-degree turn and say there was nothing in there, bhai, not happening, no?
Yeah.
And mind you, this is the second time this has happened. He did the same thing with the JFK assassination files. But usme to kuch tha nahi.
Yeah.
But it was still redacted in some parts, but usme kuch tha nahi.
Yeah.
Ab kya karoge?
The funniest thing is when he said कि ये Hillary Clinton ने लिखे Epstein files, Hillary Clinton wrote them, and the funny thing is that Bill Clinton's name is in the Epstein files. So why would Hillary Clinton put Bill Clinton's name in the Epstein files? Why would you put Obama's name in the Epstein files? They are. It's like that. There's that famous scene from the Dark Knight movie, the Dark Knight Rises movie, where Bane is in the plane and Bane and his group are escaping. And the last guy is about to escape, and he's like, Bane's like, no, they expect one of us in the wreckage, brother. It's like, Bill Clinton, please, we have to put your name in the file to make it look believable.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very, 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 very interesting. Very interesting. All right. Did we miss anything? I don't think we missed anything, right, Kushal? I think we hit pretty much everything. Oh, the interesting thing that I found in the जो free trade agreement था, the services and talent mobility thing is very interesting because the work visa quotas removed for independent professionals in 16 categories, simplified ICT transfer bolster. So apparently, working, if you're an Indian professional working in the UK for you, got significantly easier. In fact, in 16 sectors, including IT, R&D, chefs, and yoga instructors.
Yes.
If you're an Indian yoga instructor, now you can get you have an easier time of getting a UK visa. Bhaiya, dekh lo. Yoga is about to go global.
Yeah.
Yeah. Indians should be taking over the UK yoga industry. No excuses. Yeah. Learn it from the true source. Okay, anyway, Mimi kare. And remember, guys, what did we ask? Please, before we forget, before we go on to the meme review, please send us, like Abhijit said, please go and watch Sayyara this weekend, and please take a video of yourself watching Sayyara and reacting to the movie. And the best reactions are, please Reddit par hamare jaakar upload kijiye on Sham Sharma official Reddit. And the best reactions we will play on the podcast next week.
Featured in the podcast next week.
Yeah,
yes.
Please don't forget.
Yeah.
Okay.
And people who do not watch Sayyara will not be allowed to comment on next week's.
They'll be blocked. Yeah. We will train our bot to make sure that they get blocked.
ये देख, ये इंडियन तोवारिश बोल रहा है, I will never watch Sayyara. Block करो इसको.
Block करो. ये तो ऐसे भी घटिया communist.
घटिया communist. देखो, I will, Parth Tiwari बोलता है, I will watch an OnlyFans video of Kushal watching.
Why does it have to be an OnlyFans?
देख भाई, Parth, YouTube video. Problem, Parth, let me tell you the logistical problem out here. ये OnlyFans videos, ये क्या, I think they happen in badly lit environments. तो उसमें ना background से कुशल नहीं दिखाई देगा. He will merge into the background.
Yes.
है ना? वो black screen और कुशल में कोई तुमको difference नहीं दिखेगा.
Correct. So please go watch Sayyara.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So first meme is by Kalyan Vadali on X. Okay. Not Ram, Sita, Lakshman, Hanuman, Ravan, Mandodari.
He should be featured as the black buck.
Yes, the black buck. Salman Khan should be featured as the black buck. That's true. ये बहुत important casting opportunity है, please. Yeah, I know. Don't miss it. Salman Khan ko hiran bana do. What a perfect, life comes full circle moment. अगला क्या है?
एक मिनट. हाँ. Same handle. Next meme भी same handle.
शाबाश.
White people culturally appropriated suicide. For some cultures, it was a respectful way to ensure life ends on a high note. And night time also not as taken by white depressed teens who and is made to be something completely. Can't even kill myself without.
This is awesome.
This is. I don't know if this is true or not, but this is the ultimate. This is the final boss of cancel culture.
I mean, look at it technically. The samurai thing of seppuku was what?
Yeah.
It was honorable. It was considered highly honorable suicide.
That's true.
Where you would get the respect if you did it, right?
Yeah.
Now imagine, वो भी चला गया है.
वो भी चला गया. Some depressed teen from the Midwest is like, oh, I'm sad. I'm going to kill myself now. Even that has been appropriated. Bullshit.
Next is Singh 1436 Aniket extended Marathi MNS.
अरे ये हर्ष राजपूत का है ना, shout out हर्ष राजपूत यार, one of the best creators on YouTube, one of the absolute best creators on YouTube.
एक मिनट.
मारपीट करा जी, हिंदी में बात कर रहा है। हिंदी, अरे मुंबई में रहने का ना तो मराठी आने को बनता है। आप लोग नेता हैं क्या? हाँ जी। कौन से पार्टी से हैं आप? MMS पार्टी। नाम क्या है सर आप लोगों का? मेरा दिलीप लोड़े है। सतीश मुठमारे, बता दीजिए। राजेंद्र लांडे।
This is amazing.
MMS पार्टी, कौन सा पार्टी से आप लोग? हम लोग MMS पार्टी से। सतीश मुठमारे यार, well done यार हर्ष।
ये भी अगला भी उसी का है शायद।
यार ये बहुत बढ़िया क्रिएटर है यार, शाउट आउट टू दिस गाइस। इसका ओरिजिनल वीडियो जाके देखो यार आप लोग।
ये देखिए धाकर न्यूज पे लाइव है हम। अच्छा ये खत्म हो गया जी। हेलो, आप यहीं से हैं, महाराष्ट्र से हैं क्या?
हाँ।
अच्छा, क्या नाम है आपका?
रमेश गांड तोंडे।
अच्छा, तो मतलब प्रॉपर आप महाराष्ट्र के ही रहने वाले हैं?
मेतलाचा है साहब।
अच्छा, यहीं के हैं।
मैं इधर ही रहता साहब।
लेकिन यार लग नहीं रहा देखने से।
मैं मराठी है साहब।
बिहारी लग रहे हो यार देखने से।
नहीं साहब,
पक्का यहीं के हो?
मैं मराठी।
हम महाराष्ट्र से जुड़ा हुआ कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछे, बता दोगे?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
महाराष्ट्र दिवस कब मनाया जाता है?
1 मई।
महाराष्ट्र न्यू ईयर?
गुड़ी पड़वा।
महाराष्ट्र का एक फेमस डिश?
पूर्णपोळी।
बहुया में लेके सैया?
मारे लगा चक्कर।
डरा गया। अरे ठीक है। तो मेरा बिहारी हो ना, अपना पहचान छुपा के क्यों रह रहे हैं?
आजकल डर का माहौल है, आप तो देख ही रहे हैं। हाँ, बहुत दिक्कत है सर।
अच्छा ठीक है। यहाँ पे क्या काम करते हैं आप?
बिजनेस करते हैं सर।
बिजनेस करते हैं। कभी आपको डर नहीं लगता है कि कोई पार्टी का कार्यकर्ता आके मारपीट के बिजनेस पे कब्जा कर लेगा हमारे?
नहीं सर, बिजनेस ही यही करते हैं कि कोई कुछ बोल ही नहीं सकता।
कौन सा बिजनेस करते हो जी?
देखिए सर,
फराटेदार सर। तो 15 दिन में सिखा रहा है हिंदी से मराठी जी है।
फराटेदार मराठी।
इसको कोई कुछ बोल ही नहीं सकता ना।
क्या टेस्ट निकाला है? पता करने के लिए कि बिहार से है कि नहीं?
This was good.
Shout out Harsh Rajput again. Please go subscribe to Harsh Rajput on YouTube. He's a fantastic creator, yeah. One of my favorite Indian creators. Go usko follow karo jaake.
Raga got saved by, क्या नाम है ये हैंडल? Joe Biden 9.
इसका दूसरा तरीका वही चीज बस बिना कंधे के, डायरेक्ट पिस्टल।
अबे
एक सेकंड दूसरा तरीका
Okay.
वही चीज बस
Okay, he's
डायरेक्ट पिस्टल। लेकिन एक सेकंड।
Tell me one situation.
Oh my God.
This man has not made a meme of himself.
And you know what the funny thing is? He's actually a real black belt in Aikido.
Is he a black? No, he's wearing a blue belt. I think this is jujitsu or something that he's doing.
No, he's a
in
black
Aikido,
belt
he's a
in
black belt.
Aikido.
The black belt.
In Aikido, he's a black belt, but there he's not doing.
It's
he's
not
doing
like he
a
doesn't
jujitsu
know
thing.
combat. He actually understands combat very well.
But then what is he doing? He's supposed to be, apparently he's wearing a blue belt, so that means he's probably a blue belt in BJJ or something at least. Blue belt in BJJ means you're like, decently proficient in BJJ. Meaning you have to know that under any circumstances that move is not going to work. I mean, his forward roll's actually pretty good. Haath bhi, slap bhi, bilkul. His forward roll's very good, but I fail to see that under which circumstance will that work. It'll probably work if you're trying to do like an Imanari roll and you grab their leg or you grab an ankle and you try to get them in a leg lock or an ankle lock. But haath pakad ke flipping over, I don't think that is ever going to work. And मेरे को समझ में नहीं आता. Oh, sorry, cashless movement going places. पढ़ना क्या लिखा हुआ है?
I have heavily reduced my usage of UPI over the past year. I prefer cash or card now. Sir, नीचे लिखा है, next reduce cash and use your gand. Trick the government and then let them know your next move.
Sir, trick the government, sir. Cash भी क्यों use कर रहे हो, sir? पैसा बर्बाद. इस्तेमाल करना शुरू कर दिया. Brilliant, यार, I love it. ये जो ब्लैक पिलर है ना सोशल मीडिया पे, इनके लिए इनको भी जवाब जरूरी है. Everything is साला.
हाँ, I'm seeing a lot of these tweets where ये करो, ये नहीं करो, ये करो, ये नहीं करो.
अरे it's just
say no to
आपने
UPI.
बोला ना अभी, you just said कि this is a slow news cycle. जब भी एक slow news cycle होता है ना, तो हमेशा people, I see a lot of this कि BJP is now useless. इनके कुछ काम का नहीं रहा. They are basically the same thing as the Congress party. There's no difference between the BJP and the Congress party.
Case of a lot of BJP supporters. They need a news high every day.
Yeah.
They want Modi to become Donald Trump.
Yeah.
If he doesn't give them a Donald Trump-esque big news story every day, they go into this whole blackpilling shit.
Yeah. But what explains it? I mean, are other non-left movements globally, are they also like this? Are they also like कि अगर हमको immediately कुछ नहीं मिल रहा, if you're not getting an instant dopamine hit, that we're going to basically commit harakiri?
This is right. Left is different. The left is so pathetic. They are constantly moping. I've never met a leftist who isn't 1 inch away from committing suicide. Such me. I mean, they live such horrible lives. 99% of them live miserable lives, which is why they want to take everybody else's money.
Yeah.
1% live the bloody top-notch life in the Mukesh Ambani category,
right?
Because they're basically screwing over the remaining 99% for their money.
Right.
Okay. Now, therefore, 99% of the people want to commit suicide. So, karte do. See,
Yeah,
I have always believed, it is suicide advocacy amongst the left is one of the best, most holy things that any person can do.
And on that last meme,
yeah,
Sham Sharma read it. Thande Papa 6 inches.
Thande Papa 6 inches.
The most violent, the most diabolical, the most dangerous, a beast slayer, a conqueror's conqueror, the goat of all.
केजरीवाल आतंकवादी है. 100 कमीने मरे थे तब एक केजरीवाल पैदा हुआ था. केजरीवाल कमीना है. केजरीवाल घटिया है. केजरीवाल अशिष्ट है.
This is very mean.
The most violent, the most diabolical, the most dangerous, a beast slayer, a conqueror's conqueror, the goat of all.
केजरीवाल आतंकवादी है. 100 कमीने मरे थे तब एक केजरीवाल पैदा हुआ था. केजरीवाल कमीना है. केजरीवाल घटिया है. केजरीवाल अशिष्ट है.
ये बेस्ट
बोल रहा है. Nobody is making him say it. ये खुद ही जाके मीटिंग में रैली में बोलता है, तो हम क्या करें यार?
यार वो चला गया है ना, अब काय का मजाक उड़ा रहे हो उसका?
तो क्यों नहीं
चला गया तो ऐसे बोल रहा है जैसे
बहुत लोग गए, उनका मजाक नहीं उड़ता.
चला गया तब तो डेथ थोड़ी हो गई उसकी, जिंदा है अभी भी यार. वो चला क्या अभी, क्यों मजाक उड़ा?
यार देखी, वो मरने के बराबर है. Do you think he's ever going to stage a comeback?
You never know, yaar.
Do you realistically think he's going to stage a comeback?
I don't know. He might try to become Chief Minister of Punjab. He might try to push Bhagwant Mann out and try to become Chief Minister of Punjab. Who knows?
No, look, Punjab will not accept a non-Sikh Chief Minister for one.
Right.
And there are more issues than that involved, because remember what the Congress did to AAP in Punjab this time in the parliamentary election, right? It is going to get polarized around SAD and Congress again, because crime has become rampant. The one issue which nobody is talking about is crime, and it is, especially in places like Taran, it is out of control.
Yeah. And speaking of Punjab, Kushal, there is kuch murmurs to aa rahe hain that there might be a rapprochement between BJP and
I mean,
SAD.
there are different. These are divided houses. The problem is the Punjabis of Delhi have too much of a say inside the BJP when they should not. see, Punjabis outside Punjab and Punjabis in Punjab. I am a Punjabi outside Punjab technically. We have a very different way of looking at things. So, Punjabis in Punjab have a different approach. Punjabis outside Punjab have a different approach, whether Hindu or Sikh. So, Jharkhand might want to go back with Shiromani Akali Dal.
Right.
But maybe, the Delhi Punjabis may not want it. So let's see who wins. Jharkhand has just floated an idea. And I think anybody in Punjab would say the BJP and Akali Dal combo is not ideal. But the point is, if you want to win, it's the only option they have. Both these parties. I don't think so. SAD can win alone. I don't think BJP can win alone. So it literally is pretty much the only option these two political outfits have. And whether they like it or not, that's the only thing they can do. And let's see what happens. I think they will not come together most likely. And they again, it'll be.
You don't think they'll come together?
I don't think so.
No.
As of now, there is no sign. They should come together, but they will not come together because the Delhi Punjabis will have a say. And, all these Sardars of Delhi who don't live in Punjab, they have a very good life in Delhi. I don't blame them. But they have a say on these matters. Because वो ऐसा होता ना, ये तो सरदार जी हैं, इनको ज्यादा मालूम होएगा. अरे नहीं भाई, वो सरदार जी दिल्ली वाले सरदार जी हैं. दिल्ली वाले सरदार जी knows less about Punjab than a Christian in Punjab, right? Who lives in Punjab and is politically.
Your Delhi Sardar is a creature of Delhi. You don't even like Punjab.
And it's also quite likely that they're not from that part of Punjab anyway, originally.
Yeah.
The Delhi Sardars most likely are from Pakistan. Pakistani Punjab, I mean.
Most probably, yeah.
So उनका तो उस साइड के पंजाब से बहुत ज्यादा लेना देना भी नहीं है.
अरे दिल्ली में खत्री भरे हुए हैं ना, तो वो पाकिस्तान से ही आए होंगे ना.
मोस्टली पाकिस्तान के हैं. जो गुजरान वाला एरिया वगैरह में जाओगे, वो तो सारे के तो उनका तो नाम ही गुजरान वाला है उस एरिया का. दिल्ली में अगर जाओगे, so many places are named after Pakistani areas. No, areas that are now in Pakistan.
I think SAD में भी. I'm not saying कि BJP alone has made these mistakes. Don't misunderstand me. I think mistakes शिरोमणि अकाली दल से भी हुई हैं. मेरे हिसाब से प्रकाश सिंह बादल और सुखबीर बादल में आसमान जमीन का अंतर है. And I think Sukhbir Badal.
In what way? In what way Zameen Asman ka antar hai?
I think mass appeal Prakash Singh Badal was the last big leader of Punjab in my view. और उसके बाद में कोई बड़ा लीडर आया नहीं है पंजाब में. Cutting across party lines. Captain Amrinder Singh को जितना भी हम पसंद करें, he was not a pan Punjab leader. He was not. Face the reality. He was not. Even Bhagwant Mann is not a pan Punjab leader. Prakash Singh Badal was a pan Punjab leader. And Sukhbir Badal भी नहीं है.
Understand, it wasn't Captain who sunk the Congress. It was Congress that sunk the Congress. After they removed Captain Amrinder, had he continued as Chief Minister, would have won Punjab for the Congress. They snatched defeat from the mouth of victory after the farmers' protest because Rahul decided farmer protest हो गया, Punjab में इस सरकार की वाट लग गई, SAD की वाट लग गई. So now I can put my chelas out there. He put his chela. Look what happened.
Yeah, it was a mistake.
Is there a popular leader in Punjab right now? Young, no. Anything like that?
Actually, Jharkhand from BJP is reasonably popular.
In Punjab?
Yeah. He's a Congressy, Jharkhand. Jharkhand is from Congress. Who's joined?
Yeah, ex-Congressy, yeah. Yeah. Interesting. It is interesting.
Balram Jakhar's son.
Who's?
Balram Jakhar's son, the Congress agriculture minister थे ना. उनके बेटे हैं.
It is interesting. The Punjab mein for the longest time, like I used to, clearly I'm wrong. I mean, you know Punjab better than I do. I used to think Captain Amrinder Singh was quite popular in Punjab. But yeah, I don't know if there's any.
Amrinder Singh plus Congress was popular. Captain Amrinder Singh by himself is not popular.
Not popular. Not popular. That's exactly. वो पार्टी की एक पॉपुलैरिटी होती है और एक लीडर की स्टेबिलिटी होती है. वो कॉम्बिनेशन में ही वाज डिसेंट, बट उसके बिना नहीं है. एंड आई थिंक बीजेपी शिरोमणि अकाली दल बिना एक दूसरे के नहीं सर्वाइव कर पाएंगे. मेरा ओपिनियन है. लोग क्लियरली बीजेपी और शिरोमणि अकाली दल में अभी टॉप लीडरशिप समझती है कि वो सरवाइव कर सकते हैं एक दूसरे के बगैर. I don't know why. I mean, it's so obvious. They should see the writing on the wall, but both of them don't. Which is kind of surprising.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's kind of like, other states also like Bihar, where there isn't one consistent popular leader that emerges from any party really, that can sort of carry elections on their own. Punjab में भी ऐसा नहीं है, बिहार में भी ऐसा नहीं है. People have been waiting ages कि कोई निकल कर आए, but nothing really pops out yet. Some questions here. When you guys have an in-person live show, will you also put a kiss cam like Coldplay? Most likely. We'll figure out the logistics. And if any of you guys are planning to cheat on your significant other, please send us an email and we'll make sure to highlight you specifically. Uske baad, will Modi ji be knighted this time in the UK? I don't believe so. I think he'll be getting the Hilal-e-Londonistan award. I think that seems more likely. और क्या है? Ganja Homo, you said something about the Rafale Marines wings being wider than the carrier. Could you please elaborate?
The thing is that the Rafale Marine क्या होता है उसमें कि तुम उसका विंग टेढ़ा नहीं कर सकता है. क्या?
बेंड नहीं कर सकता है.
They are not foldable.
अच्छा, fold नहीं कर सकता है.
Which is why we couldn't have them for the current carrier. The new carrier is being designed with bigger wing, bigger lifts.
Anyone seen The Hunt on Sony Live? I have not. Do any of you know what this means? The Hunt on Sony Live. I do not know what this is.
Ruk. The Hunt.
The Hunt Sony Live. Is it like a sports thing or is it like a TV show?
पता नहीं. It says Jio Hotstar पे आ रहा है, but it's a film from 2020. Sony Live. What is this?
That movie? It came out like ages ago, yaar.
Oh, it's the Rajiv Gandhi assassination. No.
Oh.
Apparently, it's 2025. It is Nagesh Kukunur. No, but thank you. I am going to watch it. I shall watch it. It's about
is it
Rajiv
like a
Gandhi
documentary or is it like a scripted series?
I don't know. Let's watch. मैं देख के तुम लोगों को बताएंगे.
बताना. It sounds interesting. Jeet Joshi is saying, Abhijit, you criticize government on foreign policy all the time, and now you're changing your word. You are negative, and then you are positive.
No. Read it properly. You most negative who criticize gov and change word if something goes favor gov.
Yes.
I have never done that.
You have never favored gov?
No. I favor gov very regular. And I admit I used to keep criticizing the government before Ram Mandir was built. उसके बाद मैंने बोला ना मैं criticize नहीं करने वाला अपना सरकार.
छोड़ दिया.
तो राम मंदिर के बाद मैंने
on this podcast itself. अब मैं नहीं बोलने वाला कुछ.
हाँ. And yes, I criticized the government then. आजकल कब किया है मैंने? I will tag people and say देख ये चुतिया है इसको निकाल इधर से. Like I did for Jalebi and things. पर Jalebi पर मैंने criticize किया सरकार को. No, I don't. And am I negative? Yes, I'm totally negative, bro. What do you want me to? गांड चाटना है तो कहीं और जा.
Sorry कि asking.
सुनो, ये जिसने मेरे को बोला ना गंजा होमो यू, इसका नाम क्या है? सक शैम नॉट याल.
Not याल. Yeah.
यानी कि शैम को चूसो, याल को मत चूसो.
Yal ko mat chuso. I don't know who Yal is. I'm not aware of who Yal is.
Israeli boyfriend
hoga. Fuck you, Yal. Get out of here, man. This is my show.
और इस यही सक शैम नॉट याल ने मेरे को
Only I will get sucked on my show, not Yal.
हाँ, ये शाम को चूस याल को मत चूस ने मेरे बारे में कितने गंदे गाली दी है. देख, AIM equals आसिम अयंगार मुनीर. मेरे माँ, मेरे बाप, मेरे सब पूर्वजों का इसने ये किया है.
Yeah. इतनी तौहीन, बहुत शर्म की बात है ये.
बहुत ज्यादा.
Sorry, he's asking, Abhijit, Western cuisine emphasizes the shape and form of food, while Indian cuisine seems less concerned. What is your take on this contrast? Does the lack of industrialization have anything to do with it? I have never thought about this question ever in my life.
No, they do not emphasize the shape and form of food, but it lends itself to shape and form because the way they eat is meat plus 3 veg, which now means you can plate it because saucing lends itself. You tell me, when has Italian ever focused on shape and form? वो पास्ता बस रोल करके दे देते हैं ना तुमको. Italian food कभी देखा है? This is only, haute cuisine, nouvelle cuisine and stuff like that. So it is, they do not function, emphasize shape and form. No, absolutely not. It is very much about the flavor and, but it is a very protein centric diet. Yes.
इसका बेस्ट ये है, मत खाना गांडो. इतनी देर से वेट कर रहा था इसको शेयर करने को. ये शेप वेप करा मैं मत खा तू.
मत खाना गांडू फिर इतना. मैंने आज तक कभी खाने को इतना डिसेक्ट नहीं किया जितना इस पॉडकास्ट में हुआ है.
मैं जो खाने की शेप देख रहा है, मुंह में डालना तेरे को,
मुंह में
उसको
डालना
सजा के
यार.
रखना नहीं है.
सब पेट में एक ही शेप का रहता है. Indrajal is asking, why are Trump and reps like Graham antagonizing India right now?
बोर हो रहे हो.
मैं बोला ना, slow news cycle है यार.
They go after everyone, bro. It's like
अभी ब्राजील के ऊपर उसने didn't Trump threaten to put like 50% tariffs on Brazil?
हाँ.
Yeah.
उसने हमारे पर भी कोई 26% लगाया था, उसका कुछ हुआ?
हाँ.
तो
literally slow news cycle यार, मैं बता रहा हूँ ना, सब लोग बोर हो रहे हैं अभी.
Telling you, stop getting carried away by the news cycle. Okay, the news, जब खाना पकाते हो ना, वो that is what you pay attention to. क्योंकि उधर खाना पक रहा है. You don't cook by listening to the exhaust fan which is making that exhaust noise. समझ रहे हो? It's like that.
And let me put this question to you, Kushal. This is an interesting question. Hello, guys. Your insights shape my critical thinking. I'm 20. I love geopolitics and want to start a venture to create jobs, be sustainable, boost India globally. Suggest fields, books, mentors, and networks to build it. How can I aid India's role in the world? Basically, I think he's asking, how can I contribute to society?
Go outside India, get Gora logon ka chapa, then start something there where the business climate is much easier. Then come back here. You will see all of them bend over backwards. And that is how you help India.
That's true.
Take what you can from the West, make yourself rich in the West, then come back and steamroller.
Yeah.
Nahi to fir, trust me, I have seen this happen to far too many people with the best of intentions, with the best of brains. The system here just sucks you dry, spits you out. बाहर जा, अच्छी उधर से जो भी absorb कर सकता है absorb कर ले, फिर वापस आ.
And then steamroll the babus.
This is very important question. Jeet Joshi asks, Abhijit, you going to fulfill promise if de-dollarization happen? You going to do naked dance in Joker dialogue in front of Sanjeev Dixit? We haven't forget. First, Jeet, let me tell you how you say it in proper English. You could have written it in Hindi. Abhijit, are you going to fulfill the promise of dancing naked if de-dollarization happens? At the Joker dialogues in front of Sanjeev Dixit, we haven't forgotten. Okay, Jeet? Yes, I absolutely will, bro. But then, remember, it was your messiah who got out of the naked oil wrestling match at the last Jaipur dialogues. It is your messiah who has said that the dollar will become 3 rupees or 6 rupees by 2029. Please ask them also.
3 rupees by 2029? Who said this?
His messiah.
Who is the messiah?
De-dollarization का बादशाह. तो प्लीज उनसे बोलना कि वो भी आके थोड़ा नंगा नाच करेंगे, ठीक है? But I will definitely नंगा नाच if by 2029 de-dollarization has not happened. इसका वीडियो बनाओ. अगर 2029 तक de-dollarization नहीं हुआ, Sorry, अगर de-dollarization अगर de-dollarization हुआ तो मैं नंगा नाच करूंगा, ठीक है?
If all three of you can interview anyone alive, but if you do, they will die.
I have an answer. Asim Munir.
Asim Munir. What about the entire Pakistani army? Can I interview the entire Pakistani army?
एक साथ
सब लोग लाइन से खड़े हो जाइए प्लीज. एक एक करके सबका इंटरव्यू लिया जाएगा. Don't worry. I want to hear from all of you.
See, this is. I wish nothing but evil upon so many people. I can't make up my mind right now. अब मैं क्या बताऊं यार? कौन है ऐसे? The editorial board of the Washington Times, New York Post, Al Jazeera.
चुन के निकाला है. New York Times, Washington Post and
Al Jazeera.
Al Jazeera, हाँ. जलजीरा को तो ये वो यहूदी देख लेंगे. India started giving visa to Chinese tourists.
Very good.
Have they not been? Were they not?
5 साल से.
Yeah. We were stopping them for a long time. But we've started, if that is true, I haven't read it. But yeah, very good, bro. If they're coming and spending their money here, or karo, it's good for Indian business. Aao, karo.
Hi, AIM Dada. Is Harakiri different from seppuku?
No. It is the same process. You basically take a short sword. You are meant to cause as much pain for yourself as possible. And you enter on the right, or is it left, and you then do like a hockey stick, a hook like this, where you basically make it easy, basically cut off the intestines connections to everything at the bottom, and your retainer is there at the back, so that because you have shown that you are strong enough to torture yourself this way, he then chops off your head when the knife reaches its when the short sword reaches the end. But harakiri is the same as seppuku.
Yeah.
मैं मजे की बात बोलूं, मुझे दोनों क्या नहीं मालूम.
अरे it's something they do in samurai culture in Japan. They used to do in samurai culture in Japan, where a samurai takes their own life and then the retainer chops the head off to finish. I think we got most of them right.
Will Modi ji be knighted this time?
वो तो मैंने बोला ना, Modi ji will not be knighted. Modi ji will be getting the Hilale Londonistan Award, which is the second highest civilian award in the Islamic Republic of London.
ये क्या था? धनखड़ बीच में आ गए, नहीं तो आज तितिहास. ये क्या था?
ये क्या है भाई?
ये मेरे को समझ
नहीं आया. बीच में आ गए, वरना आज तितिहास क्या होता है भाई? तितिहास.
I am 20 and I am feeling uncertain about which fields to study and what career path to follow. I'm struggling to find a clear direction and a bit sounding unsure. अबे घर पे बैठ के Netflix देख बस, और कुछ नहीं करेगा तू अभी. बस
ये important question है. It's not AMI चूतिए, it is AIM. Can you please tell us why your cousin Adi Shankara, it's Adi Shankar, created a shitty Devil May Cry show and named two demons Rudra and Agni? So please tell him to get the fuck out. Sun, I don't interfere in his artistic thing, and if he's named it Rudra and Agni, congratulations.
Is he actually your cousin?
I will. Yeah, he actually is he's my actual cousin. He's my mama's, as in my mother's own brother's, youngest brother's son. And what I will do is, after this, I'm going to call up Adi, and I'm going to tell him to name the next demon's asshole Brij Joshi. It isn't the demon who will be called this thing. It is the demon's rectum that will be called Brij Joshi. Okay. So congratulations, Brij. You're about to become very famous. Please do tell all your these things. I have watched Devil May Cry. I think it is fabulous. And if you want to nitpick on everything, congratulations to you. You need to have your rectum named after you.
It's so interesting that Indians are now making like anime.
I video recorded this and I'm sending it to him now.
Good. Send it to him. Send it to him so he knows. It's so interesting that Indians are making anime.
This is a good question.
Good anime. who are using this as an excuse to do stupid things, which is insulting to Hinduism and bad PR. How can we tackle this? How do I defend this? Tackle करने का simple है यार.
You should not defend.
Don't defend जब वो तोड़-फोड़ कर रहे हैं उसको defend करने की जरूरत क्या है?
Listen, the point here is just like some badly behaved Kamadiyas do not make all Kamadiyas bad.
Yeah.
At the same time, when Kamadiyas misbehave, they should be beaten up black and blue and hauled off to police stations and punished with the highest sentencing possible under the law. You have absolutely nothing to defend out here. You should not be defending that kind of behavior.
Yeah.
What they did at the railway station to the CRPF Jawan was attempted murder. They each need to get bloody 20 years in jail after they're beaten bloody black and blue.
Yeah. There's no reason to defend illegal actions.
Exactly.
Most of these Kamadiyas are not doing anything illegal. But when they do something illegal, the police needs to act, and there's no reason to defend any of that shit. Yeah. It's as simple as that. That's how you tackle it. That's it.
This is a good one. Is there any future in thorium reactors? So, you know, I was, one of my mentors was at the AEC. His name was LV Krishnan. He's not very upbeat on thorium. He believes the accelerator-driven cycle is much more feasible than thorium. He says maybe in about another 30 to 40 years, thorium may be this thing. But he's more stoked about the ADS reactors.
What is ADS?
That is where, you know, something turns on the criticality of the reactor through a high plasma, high energy thing. And so basically, you know, a reactor can't be switched on and switched off. This makes the reactor switch onable and switch offable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think, okay.
By Chicago में meetup लगाओ समोसा खिलाओ.
Chicago में meetup लगाओ समोसा खिलाओ. लगाएंगे, वो भी एक दिन करेंगे. नेकी और पूछ.
ये देखो, ये बहुत अच्छा है. ये फिर से ये शैम चूस एयाल को मत चूस ने बोला है. अबे होमो, I love his spelling of homo. Just bring this up. अबे होमो सांबर स्पैगेटी.
Homo sambar spaghetti कहाँ है ये?
It's called it ho, you know, as in ho as in H-O.
Homo, oh, H-O-E. Sambar spaghetti, HSS? Homo sambar spaghetti. Why spaghetti? What is the Italian connection there? Why spaghetti? What is the Italian connection there? Why spaghetti?
सांबर मच्छी बोलो ना, ऐसे कुछ बोलो.
हाँ.
But I like it. I like it nevertheless because, you know, I think Saksham, you have good potential to become Galidas's student.
Galidas's student.
But potential as of now, you need to get better than sambar spaghetti, okay? But I like the homos ka spelling bit very well. So good, you're on the right path.
All right, we better call it a day there, guys. Thanks for sending us your questions. Thanks for joining us as usual. I apologize, Salah Mirko. I went for a judo seminar and I not only caught an ass whooping at the judo seminar, I also caught a horrible cold. I don't know if it was cold or COVID or what, but Tuesday was not a good day.
I hope the ass whooping wasn't delivered by Saksham, not Yal.
No. Saksham is for the sucking, not for the whooping.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was a series of different black belts. So there was an opportunity to go fight a bunch of black belts, judo black belts. So I got my ass kicked by a bunch of judo black belts, which was a very good learning experience.
Cool.
But I also caught a cold from one of those assholes. So Tuesday was bad. Thank you for adjusting and working with me on this Thursday. We'll hopefully be back on Tuesdays next week. But tab tak ke liye, chill karo, मजे करो, enjoy the summer, enjoy the heat, और फिर मिलेंगे आपसे. Tata, bye bye, and to all of you, Jai Shri Ram.